Hi all, how are we going? Welcome to another round of Redski's Righteous Readings for and Righteous. As always, we are continuing with you and them for the month of September. We're up to Sagittarius, so we'll be looking at the energies of you and your person throughout the month of September, thoughts, feelings and intentions for that month. Sorry, it's 5 a.m. here roughly. I didn't go live yesterday because I had a bit of a day. A real experience, one I could have done without, but that's okay. So the last few signs will be done pre-recorded, as I would like to get them done over the weekend, but I'm going to have to do it while my kids are sort of quiet, which is when they're sleeping, even though at the moment I have one awake sitting across from me. We're having one of those kind of weekends and weeks. Need I say more? But nevertheless, Sagittarius, we're going to kick this and try to find out what's coming in for you and your person for the month of September for you and the person you're connecting with. Don't forget, Venus will be highly prevalent for this reading because where your Venus lies in your chart is, of course, your love reading. But if you don't know, that's fine. Go by your sun, moon, or rising. Cheers, guys. Okay, Saggy, let's find out what's coming in for you and your person for the month of September. Remember, Venus, sun, or moon, or rising sign. Sagittarius and their person, please. Sagittarius and their person through September. Sorry guys, it's really early here, so silence is prevalent. Anxiety ridden. So I was like, maybe take a deep breath. Breathe deep. Sagittarius, thoughts, feelings, and intentions, and their person, please. Sagittarius and their person for September 2024. Okay, guys, here we go. Okay, this is going to be an interesting reading, I think. Don't forget, we'll clarify it all, so don't get too hooked up on the first round. We'll clarify it all in a moment as well, okay? So Sagittarius, your thoughts between this person that you're connecting with through the month of September. It's a 7 of Wands reversed. So you're thinking that you're not making gains here. You're thinking that you're not making progresses or making the gains that you wish to have in the thought process with this person. You may even be feeling a little bit defeated, like your thoughts don't matter, or you're being overrun. 7 of Wands, normally in its upright, would be making gains and standing above your combatants, looking down on them. When it's reversed, it's telling me that you're not making these gains. If anything, you feel like you're being overrun, that you're not making the gains that you need to hear. This is in your thoughts. In your feelings towards the person you're connecting with through September, we have the 2 of Pentacles. So really having to feel a lot of agility here. The agility of like a seesaw, rocking back and forth, trying to maintain something here. And it's taking a lot of energy, it's taking a lot of agility. You're feeling like it's just going on forever. You can't seem to balance it out like a seesaw. It's rocking back and forth. And as you can see, we do have the infinity symbol here. So it's feeling like this is just taking a long time, or it's just an endless cycle in the feelings, trying to make gains or trying to maintain the agility of this connection. Your intentions towards this person, and I always say that this is the most important placement of this reading, because we can think and feel what we like, but what we intend to do to another is always what's going to trump a lot of the reading. and your intention towards this person is the Three of Cups reversed. So this is telling me that there is a bit of overabundance here. We're feeling as if we're losing our prestige. We're intending that there's just so much going on. I feel like you may even be feeling like, intending that there's a bit of a third party situation going on here. Probably intending that there's not enough celebration towards this either. There's just not enough coming together. So I'm seeing here that you may be feeling a little bit of an outsider looking in kind of situation, and you're intending to maybe pull back your energy somewhat towards this person in September. You're sort of sitting on your hands, looking at the situation, wondering where is this going to go, and you may be feeling that you're not appreciated very much here. Let's look at your person now that you're connecting with Sagittarius. So your person's thoughts towards you is the Knight of Swords, the fastest of the four knights. Sword energy is all about force, really forcefully moving forward, very fast, very agile. As you can tell, this horse is a very much an agility horse. It's made for speed. Now this horse is running so damn fast that he doesn't actually know where he's actually going. He's just ramroding the energy forward. So I'm seeing here in your person's thoughts, they're really pushing forward with a lot of force here. They may not even understand what they're forcing or forging towards for, but they know that they just need to keep pushing forward, and they are doing this with haste. Their feelings towards you, Six of Wands. They're feeling very, very appreciated. They're feeling like you're really giving a lot to this connection, or they're giving a lot to you. It's that feeling of celebration. It's that feeling of being celebrated by the crowd. So I'm seeing that they really do feel very invested in this. They feel very appreciated, very doted on, I want to say as well. The Six of Wands always refers to someone coming back from, a period away, coming back to the courtyard with all the people, celebrating their victory, celebrating their work, their effort, and really feeling very loved up, I want to say. So this person's feelings is very loved up, very appreciated, and very much celebrated for their efforts and for this connection in general. Their intentions towards Sagittarius for the month of September, and another wand card, fire energy. And it is the Five of Wands. It is inverted. So this kind of says to me that there is a real sense of they may be intending to be a little bit, say one thing, do another, being a bit tricky energy, being a bit contradictory with what they say, what they do, and what they intend may not always be on par. There's really a feeling of sort of a bit of indecision here, or a little bit of caution against this indecision. I think your person is really invested, and they want to push forward very forcefully in their thoughts. That's what reflects that. I think they worry that is it reciprocated? On their side, there's a lot of strength through this, but I'm seeing on your side that you may have some reservations, Sagittarius, about this connection. But let's have a look at the outcome and clarify before we get too bogged down. We have a beautiful outcome. The outcome of the two energies moving forward is Justice and the Ace of Cups. So I'm seeing that this is a very just outcome. Justice, sign of Libra. It's feeling very equal, feeling very, I want to say justified as well. Like this is meant to be kind of a feeling like, how do I put this? Feeling like there's no biasm or bigotry here, feeling like you're an equal match almost to each other. I also get that feeling that there's a lot of reasonableness here, a lot of proper balance. Also feeling that there is a lot of honor, a lot of virtue. When you back that with the Ace of Cups, now this is really a beautiful combination, because the Ace of Cups is a fresh new seed. It's overflowing. This is all about love and connection as well. So we're feeling that there's a lot of just cause in this new seed and then in this connection. We're feeling that there's goodness overflowing, there's a lot of abundance to be had in this connection, and feeling like this is a real just cause, a real just relationship. Great abundance, great fulfillment, a lot of joy, a lot of pleasure to be had here, and feeling like the goodness is just overflowing, and this is all in its just time. It's almost like justice is giving its wink to this connection and saying, you know what, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I like it. I like it a lot. This is a beautiful combination for an outcome. I almost don't want to clarify it because it's that lovely. But we will. Alright. Just move these cards a bit. Okay. Spirit, we need clarification of this reading for Sagittarius and their person for the month of September. Clarification, please, of this reading for Sagittarius and their person for September. Please clarify these cards. Please clarify these cards. Okay. Clarification of these cards, please, Spirit. Firstly, on Sagittarius' thoughts towards this person, we have the Seven of Wands reversed. Why is there Seven of Wands reversed here, please, Spirit? Clarify the Seven of Wands reversed. The Sun reversed, okay. Sagittarius' feelings towards this person, we have the Two of Pentacles. Please clarify the Two of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Seven of Cups reversed. Sagittarius' intentions towards this person, we have the Three of Cups reversed. Clarify the Three of Cups reversed, please. The Tower reversed. Okay. This person's thoughts towards hang on a minute. This person's thoughts towards Sagittarius, we have the Knight of Swords. Why is this Knight of Swords here, please, Spirit? Six of Pentacles reversed. This person's feelings towards Sagittarius, we have the Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here, please, Spirit? Five of Wands, two Wands cards coming out in their feelings. And two Five of Wands in general. This person's intentions is the Five of Wands reversed. Why is the Five of Wands reversed for this person's intentions towards Sagittarius? Please, Spirit, clarify the Five of Wands reversed. Two of Pentacles reversed. And that was in your feelings, but it was upright. So we've had two synchronicities come through in its reverse state. Okay, the outcome. Okay. We have the Two of Wands and the Six of Cups reversed. Okay. Alright. This is just way interesting. Alright, let's start again. So Sagittarius, your thoughts towards this person you're connecting with, we had the Seven of Wands. This is clarified by the Sun in reverse. This tells me in your thoughts, Sagittarius, you feel like you're not making gains here with this person or in the thought process with this person. Just feeling like you're not making gains where you should be. You're not standing above here. It's almost becoming... I think you're just thinking that your opinions maybe don't matter, or your thoughts, the way you're thinking about things don't matter. And this is leading you to feel like the Sun is in reverse. So this is leading you to really think in your thought process that you're very unfulfilled here. You're very unfulfilled because you're not making the gains here that you wish to in the thought process in your head. You're feeling very unfulfilled, feeling very unsatisfied, feeling, I keep saying feeling, but we're thinking. I think you're thinking that you're feeling. It's almost like they're together in the sense, but in your thought process, it's just unfulfillment, it's unsatisfied, it's unhappy. I'd much rather see the Sun and it's upright. When the Sun's reversed, it's all about the unfulfillment, the being dissatisfied, being, not happy. Why? Because we're not making gains here. We're not hitting the notes. So in our thoughts, there's a lot of dissatisfied energy here. A lot of dissatisfied energy. And the Sun is a major arcana, so it always has prevalence. What are you feeling, Sagittarius, towards this person? Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups reversed. Okay. So you're feeling that it's constantly a seesaw, back and forth, back and forth. You're trying to find the agility, you're trying to find the balance here that's needed. You might be feeling it's very back and forth, back and forth. But with the Seven of Cups reversed, it's telling me that you are very much invested in this connection. You're not going about all the other things that you could choose. You're honed in on this one particular individual and you're willing to put the effort in. You're saying, that's the cup for me. I'm going to keep at it, and even if I have to rock it back and forth, and even if I have to do this till the infinity keeps going, you're willing to do it. You're very invested in the feelings with this person. You've made the decision that this is the cup for you, and you're willing to try to find the balance and put in all the agility and all of the work to find out where these feelings go, or to strengthen these feelings even more. Your intentions, your intentions towards this person, Sagittarius. Three of Cups reversed with the Tower reversed, another major arcana. So your intention is that of wanting overabundance, but maybe feeling a little bit underappreciated. You may be intending here that there's a third-party situation on their side and you're not too happy about this. Maybe they're spending too much time with third parties and you're just not, in the intentions, you're just not getting that you might not be the most important kind of thing. You're also intending that this is a continual repetitive rut. There's not any change here. It's just the same cycle. It's like a rat wheel going around and around and around. And I think you're getting a little bit sick of it, Sagittarius. You're all about people's freedom. But at the same time, I think you're intending that it's just a continual cycle. And you really do want to be more important or more abundant in this connection, instead of feeling like the third wheel in a two-wheel circle. So you're intending to maybe just sit back, continue the rat race until something shows, breaks or changes. Because I think you're intending that this is just, it's not the way you're hoping it would be, and maybe you're reflecting that to the other person. Maybe you're trying to show them that it gets boring just doing the same old thing every single day. Sagittarius is all about adventure and about experiencing as much as you can through life. They are the explorers, they are the adventurers of the zodiac. They definitely don't like to be boxed in, and they definitely don't like repeating the same shitty cycles. And I'm thinking that you're intending to show this person how boring continuing a cycle can be, in hopes that they will change a little bit of the motion of the ocean. It's interesting. Let's look at your person. So their thoughts towards you, Sagittarius. The Knight of Swords clarified by the Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So in their thoughts, they're moving forward very, very fast. They're using so much force. And they are pushing through so quickly in the thoughts. Their thoughts are running so fast. Why? Because the Six of Pentacles reversed. They're thinking that there's not equal give and take here. So I think they're very uncomfortable in their thoughts about the fact that things aren't even. So they're trying to force forward very forcefully. They're not quite sure what to do about it though. They just keep thinking, if I just keep moving forward in the thoughts, I'm not going to have to keep thinking about the fact that this is not equal. Six of Pentacles, when it's reversed, is all about there is like a lion's share, that it's not equal give and take. Maybe feeling a bit Scrooged in the monetary as well. Maybe thinking that Sagittarius doesn't give me my equal cut. Yeah, maybe being a little bit stingy with money. Their feelings towards you, Sagittarius. Six of Wands and the Five of Wands. So they feel very much appreciated in a lot of ways. They feel very much like they're getting a lot of accolades and a lot of celebration, a lot of appreciation for this connection. They feel very invested in this relationship. The Five of Wands, though, is telling me that they're feeling like they've always got to battle for this relationship. They've always got to, take a wand, smack another wand down to get the appreciation. They're constantly having to defend this relationship, constantly having to defend their feelings about you. And they do get the accolades when they beat that battle, but it's constantly going back to that Five of Wands of having to go another round, go another round, go another round. If this is not because of the connection necessarily with you, it could be an outsider sort of making them feel this way. But I feel it's more in this connection. You're very invested in this relationship, Sagittarius, and I'm seeing that they are as well. Wands is passion, it's fire energy, which is all about you, Sagittarius. You're a fire sign. But there is this consensus of always having to battle for this connection, to get these accolades. Every time this person battles it out, they get the appreciation in the feelings department, and they really are starting to rely on that, rely on the having to battle to get the appreciation and the accolades that they feel for you. This person's intentions towards Sagittarius, we have again the Five of Wands reversed and the Two of Pentacles reversed. We're seeing some synchronicities now, aren't we? They intend with the Five of Wands reversed that there's some contradictionaries here, saying, feeling, not necessarily acting. Some trickery here is what they're intending. Why? Two of Pentacles reversed. They're intending to not give this the agility that it needs. They're feeling very invested, but what they're intending to put out there is more of an energy of not putting in the full amount of what they could. They might even end up deciding to give up the fight, being sick of fighting for those appreciative energies and the feelings, and start to contradict themselves and start to decide to not give this the agility, not give this the ability that it needs. I feel like you're both intending to maybe show each other a lesson. You are intending to show them that the same cycle gets boring and being a third wheel is not fun. And they're intending to show you that you can think and feel what you like, but what you do at the end of the day is what matters. And they are planning to try to trick you into giving more. And if you don't, I think they're going to sort of pull back the energy and not give it the agility or the ability that it needs to move forward. It's a very strange energy. The outcome initially I really, really liked. It was the Justice card and the Ace of Cups. Righteousness, justified energy, feeling like this is a connection that is really worthwhile. The Ace of Cups backs that up to a T, saying that this goodness, overflowing abundance, and that this is a very strong connection. That is clarified by the Two of Wands and the Six of Cups reversed. So the Two of Wands is that of looking at thinking about the idea of it, and then looking at the creation of it and wondering if they're one and the same. So we're looking at what we're thinking this relationship is and then looking at what it actually is. There's a choice that needs to be made here, I feel. It's that sense of rosy-coloured glasses syndrome with the Two of Wands, I think, in this placement, because it's like, I'm thinking it's this way, it looks this way, but in reality, it's not either of them ways. We had an idea of what we wanted. We tried to be what we wanted. But at the end of the day, is it even either of them things, or are we just sort of telling ourselves what we want to hear? Or we're just trying to live up to expectations that aren't genuine or realistic or even on point? When I look at the Six of Cups, especially when it's reversed, it gives me that idea of, how do I put this, of having hope for something, investing in it for a new hopeful outcome that's coming in, something that you're trying to change, but it may fail. Thinking, okay, if I make the right choice, or I try to change little bits here, it will bring in a better outcome. And it might do so, but it might also fail. It's that not knowing. When the Six of Cups is upright, it's about the past. When it's reversed, it's about what's very soon to come. So I'm saying there's a choice that needs to be made here very, very soon. Spirit's telling me that some of you may be choosing whether to walk away or whether to invest the next level of this relationship. And I think you both fear that the other person won't reciprocate this, and you'll be left with that sensation of, egg on one's face. Something wants to come out here or be spoken about here. Very passionate. But we might be fearing the repercussions of doing so. But maybe in fearing the repercussions, it may bring on the outcome that you fear the most. Be genuine. And I think what's soon to come will be a lot more blissful than what you think and fear. So I'm seeing that this is a real justified, really righteous energy. It has a lot of potential. Just got to make the choice to give everything and all to it. And the future, very soon to come, will look a lot brighter and a lot more solidified. Okay, let's get to the additional messages now. So, inspirational message for Sagittarius. Choose love. If you're struggling with an obstacle or conflict, choose a path of love. Suffering, doubt, and frustration will transform in the presence of love. So show your love courageously, show your love openly, show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and receive love. In fact, if you have a hard time with self-love, start outside yourself and work your way in. Showing love to others can be a gateway for loving yourself. That's the trick, guys. Love with no strings attached. Love thyself first. And be strong in that fact. Choose love. Sagittarius and the person. Please. Symbolic. It's all about awakening. I think we're awakening to this connection, that we are a lot more invested than what maybe we thought we were on both sides of the fence. And we're really awakening to this fact. And we're really starting to realise that we fell deep and hard. And maybe we just need to open ourselves up more to that. And like I said, choose love. Make love. Championize this relationship and really show that in its true form without strings attached. Sagittarius and their person for the month of September. Please, spirits and guides, what messages do we have for Sagittarius and their person? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Free yourself. Sagittarius are not one to be bound and blinded. They like to still have the adventure and freedom with their partner sometimes. Maybe try to include them in some of these adventures that you're trying to live. Maybe they should also do the same for you. Doesn't mean you have to spend every waking minute with each other, but just feel more inclusive. To free yourself is to be free of anything that's attaching or feeling like it's stagnant. To be free with folly and enthusiasm and feeling like you're allowed to do that. So take control of your life. It is your life after all. And even when you're with another person, you still got to be your individual self at the end of the day. Don't lose yourself in a connection. It should be two people living simultaneously together, not one energy, just one. Now let's find out the final piece of the puzzle, your spirit animal for the month of September, and get the full meaning to it. So let's find out what spirit animal is gifted to Sagittarius for September. What spirit animal can help guide and assist. I didn't do this with the other ones, but I just felt like doing this today. I don't know why. This is a weird one. It is the weasel. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. The weasel. Let's have a look. Okay. The weasel. Take a deep breath. That's what I said to you at the beginning. I felt like you really need to take a deep breath and just try to relax and try and take it all in. Take a deep breath and release it slowly, and then take another and another. Continue to breathe steadily and slowly from your belly to your chest. Breathing this way will keep you attuned to what you feel in your body. Notice the sensations without judging or trying to change them. Be aware of how your body responds to what you see, hear, and feel around you. Don't judge any of your experiences as right or wrong. If you find that you're doing so, take another deep breath, release the judgments as you exhale, and return to simply observing your experience inside and out. When you practice this way of observing, you're operating from pure awareness, or the witness self. The self that radiates through and fills your being. It's the self that feels a deep connection with the world as a participant, while at the same time is centered in the observer. Operating this way for a few minutes each day becomes a meditation and will stimulate the realization of the unity of your life, with you serving as a direct conduit and expression of spirit. When you're connected to spirit, the natural world speaks to you, and you become sensitive to the energies of the earth. Awareness without meditation or judgment, centered in your heart and your soul, allows you to know your authentic self without attaching concepts about who you are. It's pure you. That's kind of what I was saying before. First, before the reading even started, that I felt like you really need to take a deep, deep breath. You need to be centered. So, the weasel is your animal in this connection. You need to be centered. You need to be more aware. And need to meditate maybe a little bit every day, just to get the understanding that you need, not just for this connection, but for yourself. Thank you so much for joining me on another round of Redski's Righteous Readings, War and Righteous as always. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, share and subscribe if you've not done so already. Okay guys, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next round of Redski's Righteous Readings, War and Righteous as always.